would that tie in some of the Noah's Ark with the Raven story?
It actually does, and it's interesting that you bring that up because the Raven was released first. Okay, and a lot of people are like, well, that was an evil bird, and well, God didn't create anything evil. Okay, he just didn't. But what you have with Noah's Ark, when the raven's released and the dove is released and the raven disappears, you have a very beautiful picture of the ministry of John the Baptist, who disappears off the scene. And then it's the dove, which represents Jesus. And there was actually a point in time where the raven and the dove were circling and flying concurrently. With that, when they were released from the ark. So yes, it's a very beautiful picture of that. The raven, and the raven is actually a prophetic bird. Talk about taking the things that witchcraft is stolen from the church. It's a prophetic bird. It was the raven that fed Elijah in the wilderness, and the raven actually is a bird of judgment as well. It talks about the desolate places eating the flesh and taking people's eyes out. And it's interesting because I released a short on YouTube a couple weeks ago about the raven. The raven being a bird of the Lord, a prophetic bird. It's kind of interesting that after the flood, the reason why the raven didn't return is because it was feeding on the flesh of what was dead. That was kind of the cleanup bird, and it was eating the flesh of the Nephilim. So I find it very interesting how Satan has tried to claim the raven as his bird, when in reality, after the flood, it was the raven that was cleaning up the mess of his attempted seed on earth. So very interesting.
So it's like a lion. It could be either the lion of Judah or the lion roaming to devour. And I know in Celtic mythology, I think the Cherokee mythology, it's a sacred bird of basically carries the souls of the dead or delivers divine messages. And all these cultures have different concepts of the raven being some kind of delivery boy or being a messenger of some kind.
Yeah. I mean, in Elijah's time, the raven was Uber Eats.